Hello students, good afternoon. Welcome to the fourth part of chapter electrochemistry. In this part we will discuss about the electrode potential. So we have already seen that a galvanic cell can be set by the combining two half cells, one involving oxidation and other involving the reduction process. The half cells used for this purpose are called single electrode, and the reactions occurring at them are known as the half cell reactions. Okay, so the half cell at which oxidation is occur is called oxidation electrode, and the half cell at which the reduction occurs is known as the reduction electrode and reduction half cell. Okay, so the potential on potential developed on an electrode due to oxidation or reducing process is called single electrode potential or single electrode potential or half cell potential or simply electrode potential. The electrode potential are responsible for the EMF electromotive force of galvanic cell. In the forthcoming discussion, we shall discuss some important aspect related to electrode potential of EMF of the galvanic cell. Okay, so what is the electrode potential? The tendency of an electrode to lose or gain electrons which it is in contact with its own ion in solution is called electrode potential. Okay, so it is the definition of electrode potential. Now, when a metal is placed in contact with its own ion, it is usually possesses a tendency either to lose or gain electrons. Suppose a metal rod M is immersed in a solution containing its own ions, that is Mn plus. In such a case, we may have any of the following three possibilities. Number one, a metal ion Mn plus collide with the electrode with undergo no change. And the second condition, a metal atom present on the electrode M loses an electron and enters into the solution as Mn plus ion, means there will be oxidation occurs. And the third condition, in which a metal ion Mn plus collide with the electrode takes n electrons from the electrodes and convert into neutral metal atom, means reduction. There will be no reaction, and in this process there will be oxidation, means when metal collide with electrode and release electrons, means oxidation occurs, and when ion collide with the electrodes and gain the electrons, means reduction. So these three possibilities may occurs in a cell. Okay, so first condition, case first, when metal atom or ion undergo no changes. So if the electrode assembly is such that neither the metal atom nor the ion undergo any change, that is no oxidation or reduction process takes place at the electrode. No, in that condition, no potential is developed on it. Such an electrode assembly is known as the null electrode. Okay, so in this type of electrode known as the null electrode. And now in second case, when the metal atom get oxidized, means when a metal loses electron and convert into metal ions, means it converted into ions, means process will be occur oxidation. So the process the the ions Mn thus found passes through the solution, and the electrons liberated in oxidation process get accumulated at the electrode. The process continue until the accumulated charge on the solution possesses further action. Thus the electrode potential is negative potential, and the potential thus develop is oxidation potential. Simply you can say, when a metal loses electron, then there will be a potential, there will a potential develop, and that potential is known as the oxidation potential. Okay, and in third case, when metal ion get reduced, means here you can say when any ion will accept electron convert to this metal solid, then at that electrode there will be a reduction potential will be developed. Okay, So these are the basic conditions for the development of the potential. Okay, so now when the metal has a greater tendency to get oxidized, the electrode develops a negative potential due to accumulation of electron on the rod. On the other hand, when the metal ions possesses greater tendency to get reduced, then the electrode develops a positive charge. Okay, so there is two conditions. When there is a oxidation, then the electrode potential will be in negative, and when there is a reduction, then electrode potential will be in positive. So you can say that at oxidation half cell there will be negative potential will be developed, and at reduction half cell there will be positive potential will develop. Next condition is the standard electrode potential. So what is standard electrode potential? It is just like a electrode potential, but there is some changes. For standard condition, the temperature of the electrode assembly should be 298 Kelvin or 25 degree centigrade, and the ion solutions which are used in the cells is basically contains the concentration of 1 mole per liter, and the pressure of the gas if used, then for that assembly the pressure should be 1 bar. Means for any standard condition, temperature should be 25 degree centigrade, concentration should be 1 mole concentration, and if you used gases, then pressure should be 1 bar. Then that type of system is known as the standard system, and the potential developed in that system is known as the standard potential. Okay, so now come to the standard potential. Electrode potential is referred as E naught. It is represented by E naught. When the electrode potential comes into existence on the account of an oxidation process occurs at the electrode in the standard condition. Okay, now the standard electrode potential is represented as E naught when the electrode potential come into existence on account of the oxidation process occurring at the electrode in the standard condition. Then the potential is said to be standard oxidation potential and represented by E naught. And for oxidation it is represented by E naught m by m n plus, and for reduction potential it will be represented as E naught m n plus by m. Okay, now how can you calculate the standard electrode potential? Okay, so for calculating the standard electrode potential, we have to use one standard electrode, and by adding this electrode you can calculate the electrode potential of any system, and this standard electrode is known as the standard hydrogen electrode. So what is this? You can watch here by this figure. In this electrode there is a container in which acid solution will be filled, and there is an inverted tube in which hydrogen gas at 1 atmosphere pressure will be pass in this tube, and that is a gas jar, and here is a thermometer is also present, and in this system there is a platinated platinum foil will also be present. So it is a complete setup of standard hydrogen electrode. If you will represent the cell representation of standard electrode potential, then it will be written as platinum comma hydrogen gas, and the pressure 1 atmosphere. After that one single line represent as half cell H plus ion, and their concentration that is 1 mole per liter. So it is the basic representation of the standard electrode potential of hydrogen, and the complete representation is given in this structure. Now measurement of the standard electrode potential. How can you measure the standard electrode potential? Since the electrode potential of a standard hydrogen electrode is 0, the measured potential difference is numerically equal to the single electrode potential of given electrode. Okay, So it is the measurement. If you want to measure the electrode potential of any one half cell, so you will connect that half cell with standard electrode potential, and by getting the value of potential difference, you can say that will be the electrode potential of that cell, because the electrode potential for standard electrode potential will also be 0, and for this it will be not 0, it will give some value. So after putting this value in the suitable represent equations, you can obtain you can get the value of standard potential. How? Here you can watch. It is the electrode potential, standard electrode. How can you calculate the standard electrode potential? So here there is a formula is given: E naught cell equal to E cathode minus E anode, and for E cell is given, that will come from the experiment, that is 0.76, and it is for hydrogen electrode, and that is for zinc half cell oxidation electrode. Putting all these value, we will get the standard electrode potential value for the zinc electrode, means half oxidation electrode. So by this you can calculate the standard potential value for any half cell. Okay, thank you, have a